There we go. Hello, everyone. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna keep working on the sculpting course, and I realized how it's all about the armature. It's all about the armature. It's really important to know how to build an armature if you want to be able to. Wait, let me lower that volume a bit. hmm hmm I don't know if I have people watching. If I do, oh yeah, let me share the stream. Sound check me if you can. View my channel. I'm live. Let me check my own sound. Okay, let me share this. Like and share. Let me like and share. I'm the first guy who likes his own streams. How pathetic that is. I do not know. Cool. Okay. And I'm gonna put this here. And I'm cutting this board in 4 pieces. It's a board that's so thin that you can cut it with a cutter. I mean, and some help, of course. You gotta have to. And I have this thing that's. Oh wait, I can't see my camera, so I don't know where I'm. And I have this thing which is like from a previous board because you need 3 pieces out of 4 from this big one, see? And I'm gonna do 2 lines on it vertically and horizontally. And now I have these, I don't know if you can see them. Anyways, so I'm gonna emphasize these weaknesses in the board so it breaks precisely there. The cool thing is after you do it the first time, second time, if you put it in the stent that you created, most of the time it follows it like a rail, like a train on a rail, on a rail. Isn't that crazy? See, now it's more visible, right? And now it's starting to become extremely weak at that point. Ta-da! Wait, ta-da! Could I actually do this, right? Ta-da! I'm gonna cut this side. Just wanna find this thing. Here we go. Now I have 2 pieces of cardboard. I don't know what's this called. This thin wood thing. And I only need two, but I'm gonna cut this just because I have to eventually cut it anyway. And I can find the weakness point. Well, in this case, I guess I don't really need to. And notice they're not like perfectly square. It could be done in a better way, but that's all I need. I don't need it to be more aligned than this. But I wish it was, honestly, because that would have made it cleaner. Right, look, there's a difference here. I could use this one with this one. They're almost the same size. There's always two that are very close to each other and two that aren't. That's how geometry creates patterns. See, and those two are good together. Almost. Well, not this side here. Let me fix that. Aha. Wait, maybe if I put it this way. There we go. Look at me go. Like a pro. Okay. So I have 5 pieces of wood. I will sell those on Amazon right now and show you how we can make money. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna do sculpting. Imagine I turn this into this. Okay. I just had an idea. I could share this to my friend Nami. Where is he? Maybe he can join us in the chat. Or not, maybe he's busy. He might be busy. Let's go. Okay. I have invited him. Now, here's what I did while you guys were not here. I have finished my SpongeBob armature, but I have deemed it a failure because it wobbles. The shape of it is fine, but I'm not gonna work on it because it wobbles. See, it wobbles a lot, but it doesn't fall. It's stuck to this thing because those things are like coming out the second side of it. But I've learned a lot from this, but I'm not gonna continue working on it. The point is my vision, and my vision is not SpongeBob. I wanted to learn from SpongeBob. So thank you, SpongeBob. I'll call him Max SpongeBob because he's metallic. No, Armature Bob. Armature Bob because he's an armature, a failed one. And then I did this. This was way better, and I'm gonna work on this one. I'm gonna put aluminum foil and I'm gonna make it all into a character. But I'm working on armatures today, so I thought I would take my armature game to the next level and build a few different types of armatures for all kinds of skills, because I'm trying to make a course. And yeah, so if I have all kinds of, like, this would be maybe good for like a character creation course, but I can do something with a simpler shape that's good for like complete beginners who don't want to like use anatomy in sculpting and just want to enjoy the sculpting aspect, because sculpting has a really fun aspect to it. So we do one with the full-on sculpting, one for sculpting and anatomy, right? Because I want to do also a hand. I did this with the modeling clay, and I took it in my car, so now it's in my car, on my e-bike. I don't have a car. My e-bike is my car, and it got a bit broken, the fingers at least, they would look better. Now they're like a little bit broken, but still looks okay, fine. The thumb is a bit, yeah, it's fine. And I have this other small hand who got more destroyed because it is smaller. And actually, no, it's fine. It did get more destroyed. I'm assuming it did get destroyed. But it actually got less destroyed because it was smaller. Interesting. Okay. What's up, Evelyn? What are you looking at? So I'm gonna work on. I thought I would work on something simple, something complex. What do I do? Do I do the complex or the simple, Evelyn? I think I should try doing something that revolves around creating a head, and the best way to do the head of Frank Riley and all that. Or I could work on maybe, let's put this one here, or I could maybe work on, wait, in front of my face directly. Or I could maybe work on maybe finishing this one, or just a simple one. But simple, when it comes to a simple character that could be sculpted, I thought a few, like a little bit about it, but the armature also is part of the sculpting process. So you have to do a simple, character, but that still can be sculpted with an that still needs an armature. I mean, damn it. Where's my coffee? Ooh, my hands almost fell off. Let me put them somewhere safer. Okay. I love coffee. Coffee loves me. Okay. Now I have this. Okay. Let me do some research. And here we go. Simple characters for sculpting. Clay sculpting. They're giving me the stuff on. Okay, I need armature. Okay, we can do also no armature. Zero armature. As well, that could be done. Yeah, that's the stuff that they already do at the cafe where I'm trying to create a course. There's those gnomes that everybody likes. I could do a few of those. You know what? Let's do a gnome. I love gnomes. Are you kidding me? They're cool. Garden gnomes, right? Their proportions are the head is okay, 1 to 1. One head, one. The head and the body are the same size. Then there's the head, and there's the beard that's as big as the body. So let's do that. Let's do that. But before I do that, I'm gonna take a piece of paper that I will use to take the measurements of my gnome. I think this is too big. Let's make him on a bigger scale. Our good gnome. I have to accept all the cookies now. Damn you, cookies. Alright. Okay. Good. This paper is not big enough. Where are my papers? Be right back. Okay. Emily, what is it? That's a piece of paper. And I'm gonna use a part of it. And I'm gonna use a Sharpie to draw this nose. I'm gonna scale it as big as the scale I gave it on my screen. What do I do to do that, since I don't have a printer? And I don't need to like have it exactly. So I just put the paper on top of my screen. Let me show you this. I just put the paper on top of my screen. As you can see, I'll see through it. Then I put points with my Sharpie, just points, and then I draw the shape. I just put points on the extreme angles, like the triangle here. Then there's gonna be here, a bunch of points that can highlight the circle as much as they can, but it's not gonna be too difficult. And then I'll be able to just draw the rest that's inside from my eye, basically. All right, so that's how I do it. Ugh. This is gonna fall. Okay, so here we go. Sharpie is in hand. Paper is on the screen. Point number 1. Point number 2. Point number 3. And point number 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hoppa. Hop, hop, hop. Hop. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, hop. Up, 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 up. I got it. I'm done. Wait. What happened here? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I got it. That's it. We got it. It's about this like that. It hurts your shoulders a bit. Because you're like... That's why posture is important. And I did it without checking my posture. I should have leaned in forward. But that's okay. If I had done it for longer, I would have adjusted it. Now that I have put dots, here's what it looks like. It looks like almost nothing. You see a bunch of dots. See? And now I'm gonna just do those connections as I look at the drawing in front of me, so that I printed what I saw in front of me, basically, in the fastest way I know how, physically. Now, and then I just do a few lines. It's gonna look something like this, and then it's gonna go in here and there. Then this is gonna go this way. Whoop. That's fun. And then this way. And then this way. Whoop. I wish I could turn my camera so I could show you what I'm doing, but I'll show you guys once I'm done. So I did the outer silhouette and I'm starting to work on the inside of this gnome. As you can see, it's not perfectly symmetrical, but that's okay. I can adjust those small stuff. This is just for scaling, okay? And let's see, the middle is here, the nose is about here, and this would be about here. And here we go. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The beard. Now the beard comes into the game. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Good. And now the shape of the beard from the other side. Perfect. Now the shape of the hand. Amazing. Okay, and now it's all about the belly. Get in my belly. Okay, so that is my gnome. Wait, where is the gnome? There he is. There he is. Okay. So now we are going to do a type of armature for this gnome. I would think that the armature that I need is an armature that goes in a triangular way. So weird. In a triangular way from this point to this point right here, of course. So that's what I will do. I am going to do an armature for that. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. So this is my wire, metallic wire. I don't know what it exactly is. Type of like thing it is. Probably aluminium. I don't know. Is it? Okay. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put my wire along. And I'm gonna put my wire. Wait, let me show you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys like this. So I'm putting this wire here, you see, from here to there, right? And now I'm gonna bend it here, and I'm gonna go to the other side, and I'm gonna double that distance, because I need to reinforce it, okay? That's what I'm doing. And here we go. Where is my, yeah, there is this. My bad. See, I have tools right near the camera, so when I get to my tools, but it's fine. I'm adapting. Adaptation is key. Okay, where is my wire? See, okay, let's go. And do I need to cut this? So this goes here, and it's gonna turn at this point. Perfect. And then it turns that's the same distance, but we're gonna do that again. How do I? Okay, I see what I need. I need to add a bit more to it. So I'm gonna. Okay. Let's go. So this is the distance of the gnome from his feet to the top of his head, doubled. Double. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these two. Let me point this up now. So this is the wire, metal, the wire of metal. And I'm going to just make it perfectly even down here, and then, or not perfectly even, but as even as I can. And then I'm gonna do that. And then ah, um, do I need to know? No, it's fine. I'm good. That's it. You see now that it is strong, how like you couldn't do this before. That's kind of nice, right? I feel like I made a new product. Now I can make the thing that you can use to kill the flies. If I add a piece of plastic at the bottom, why isn't this burning? Huh. Interesting. Maybe now it will turn. Huh. Yeah. Please turn. Ah, there we go. Okay. Now, here's what I want to do. I have these two pieces right here. I want to bend them in the middle. Either this is my gnome. I'm gonna try to get the scale. Oh wait. Ah, that's not the mid. That is not the middle. That's more like the middle. Okay. What's up called? But it was a irrelevant message. Okay. Okay. Now, where is the pion pion? There it is. Aha! It's amazing. Evelyn, what are you looking at? Keep looking at me like, what is he doing? I'm doing something that you can't help me with. I'm sorry. But I love your curiosity. It's fascinating to me how curious you are. You're so curious. You're such an interesting individual, Evelyn. She's so cool. Okay. Here we go, here we go. My gnome structure from the outside has been completed, but it's still not like, it doesn't have a good shape, so I want to improve the overall shape. Well, there we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm gonna do this as this. Okay, the scale is smaller because there's always the twisting that takes a little bit of inches. I don't know what inches, centimeters. I don't know what inches. Like, anyways, takes a few yards. Okay, so boom, and then boom. So this became smaller now. That's okay. I can manage. All I need is for them to be at the same level, and that also means that this like that. To be a bit smaller, like this. So if this is basically all you need to do that, no, this is amazing, because this is a very good starter course for how to sculpt. You do that gnome, and then you fill, you put a few circles on it, circle, circle, circle to give it volume, and then you put that aluminium foil, and then it should be doable. Anyways, let's keep pushing on this. Or maybe I should do this process again one more time and do another one just like it, but this way, so it will look like a pyramid, because that's basically what he looks like, and then I could, but do I need that much structure? Well, maybe if you want your student to learn how to properly master this, you tell them to do this process twice. It's better. Okay? But should I teach my students how to do this, or should I do it for them? Depends on the age. Depends on the age. But this is the beginner level, so I have to most probably be doing it for kids. So yeah, I'll do a bunch of these. I can do these all day, right? I can just zoom, 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 and then the course is ready. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. Okay, so let's do a few of these now. Let's try to do our first gnome based on what I think I should do. I wish, yeah, that's fine. I wish I didn't done this now, but that's fine. Let me try to do this one more time. There we go. Lifting the camera. And here we go. Vina vina. You little fiery cat. You cat. You ninja cat. You are a ninja. Shinobi-do. I see you go on missions during the night. I just messed up. Wait a second. I didn't mess up. It's exactly what I need. I don't need to reinforce it on the second time. All I need is to attach it to this. I didn't mess up. Wow. Wow. I was actually... I made a mistake in the right direction. That was a great call. Great call, Edward. That was a mistake. That was super good. I'm gonna always do this mistake. Okay, now the thing is, how do I make this and this completely stuck together? Well, you're gonna need this tool, I think. And press. You're gonna need to do it in a way that what if I did one more extra spin as well? Wait, this doesn't reach the floor on this side, but it does overreach the floor on that side. Yeah, I think it deserves one more spin though. One more spin. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Now this is my new structure. This wobbles, but it's gonna be fine. Because this is gonna be the shape of the gnome. And then I'm gonna circle around it now. Circle around it. But I'm not gonna do that before I make the foundation. Now the foundation of this gnome should be a circle That is, oh ho ho, this should not fall on the floor. From Miami to Ibiza, dance the night away, from traffic on the floor. One, two, one, two. Très joli. This is the base of my guy. This is where he will stand. And on this base, I will have 4 points. One on each corner. And I will drink some coffee now. What a beautiful life. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my drill and 4 times. 4 times? I might have to do it more than 4 times. We shall see. Oh yeah, before I do the vroom vroom thing, I need to reinforce them together. Together. Where is this? Where is the? Where is the? Where's the? Where's my scooch tape? Just used it just a second. Evelyn, did you take my scooch tape? Scooch. She's like, what are you looking for, Ed? Actually, I just used it. Oh yeah, my bad. My bad. I got it, Evelyn. Thank you so much. It's here. That's it. I found it. Thank you. Thank you for helping me, Evelyn. Here we go. Tape on one of the side of the thing. So, well, technically I should put some glue and wait for it to dry and stuff. But I'm doing this the fun way, the quick way. I'm sorry, the quick way. It's not fun. It's way more fun to do it the right way. This is makeshift right way, because this is testing. We don't need to be wasting too much time on the stuff that is secondary. Let's go. Looking good. This is looking goody goody. Oopsie. Oh what? Let's go. Okay, so we ended up with something like this. See, those are stuck together now, somewhat. They're gonna be stuck together way more once the metal wires go through the holes here and they latch them together. This is just so that I can pierce through them without without them getting away from each other. And I'm gonna do it using this. And I'm gonna do it. Yep, yep, yep. Here we go. So I know this one. Two holes. One, two. One, two. Three. Four. I have my 4 holes. Wow, this is so fun. Wow. Look at this. Oh, but it's not. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Here's what I'll do. Just give it a bit more. I'll make my nail even shorter and cuter. So it turns out now that I kind of messed up with the measurements a little bit, but I'm seeing how I can adjust for mistakes like that, and it turns out it's not a big deal. All I need to do is untangle this a bit more so it becomes shorter, and then I can do the same thing over again. And now it will work. So this goes here. Corin, why are you looking at me like that? Perfezione! I have built a house. Well, it turns out I need to make it shorter, so I will make it even shorter. It's gonna be a tiny gnome. Like, this gnome is gonna be actually tiny. I mean, wow. Before he was a giant compared to how big it's gonna actually look now. Let's do that again. 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 Repetition is your friend when you are an artiste. You're gonna repeat things so much, you're gonna be able to repeat them invertedly, and that's when you're gonna start to create a new pattern. Pattern. Oh. Thank you very much. There we go. Come on. Yep. Here we go. Uh-huh. I'm gonna staple the pieces of wire that went through. Gordon, what are you doing, you silly cat? Gordon's playing with stuff. Oh, it's so cute. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Maybe I'll get some views. Go, Gordon, go. You're crazy. Why do you like this so much? Well, Nani? Shotomate. Alright. That's enough for you guys. What do you think this guy works for you? You think this guy works for your entertainment? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Imagine he starts shouting that. Damn. Oh, wait, he's back. You're back, aren't you? You're back, aren't you, you crazy cat? Oh, look at what are you doing? You can't see now. You blinded yourself. Oh. Oh, don't devour the bag though. You'll die because it will kill you because it's poison. You can't digest it. This guy has eaten some things that almost killed him. I had to get an operation on him twice. Almost ruined my life. But I love him. Look at him. Now he's all confused. You're doing it, Gordon. Anyways, now I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Ha ha ha! It is now sturdy and strong. Could be used as a weapon. Could use this as a shiv. Okay. 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 I don't know if I need to give him too many circles. We shall see. We shall see. So the hands are gonna be on the strong part. The bel sorry. The belly is gonna be on this part. Okay. What am I doing? Hello, Nami. I am doing a no armature so that I can create a new course for sculpting. This is level 1. There's other armatures that I did, like this one. And why do I want to get good at doing armatures? Because I've noticed that it's very uh, good to do armatures for sculpting. Like if you do good armatures, you can do all that stuff, you know. And it's fun to say armature, isn't it? Armature. I don't know if that's how you should pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's not. It is not. Okay, so let's now reinforce this structure with wire, with more wire that I have brought from here. And now we're gonna turn this wire. Corin is looking at me like, what is he doing? What is he doing? What am I doing, Corin? I am sculpting. I am sculpting, Corin. Okay, let's do it. I will cut you. Boom. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. I have added the bottom. Now I will add a middle and a top circle, like this circle. Wait, right here. See? Why? Because I'm gonna put the aluminium on this, and I'm gonna put the clay. And it's gonna be modeling clay. Thanks, thanks, Nami. I just saw your messages. See you soon. See you next time. Okay. Like and share, Nami. Like and share. Oh wait, let me lower the camera again. Let's do it. I'm getting hungry. Gotta eat. Anyways, I'm gonna end this in like 5 minutes. I will try to put the aluminium on the armature before I leave. Armature! Armature! You have matured my armature into a great, great gnome. Into the gnome. Okay. Second armature complete. I think. I wanted it to be lower though. Kind of like this. That's good. Okay, I think Armature is complete. Armature is complete. Nice. Okay. I think this is all I need. I don't know if I should have done this last part, but that's fine. Mistakes are welcome. When you're trying your hardest, mistakes are most welcome. Because that's what you need to get better. Because you are trying your hardest to be better. So you have to make those mistakes at that level so that you can actually find out what you need to get to that level that's beyond the mistake. Or if it's not beyond it and if it's within it, then this mistake is your style. It's who you are. Ah! Where's my aluminium? It's here. I just leaned over. That's how I lean. I do sounds like that when I lean over. So sorry. Imagine. No, I'm not gonna say that one. Nope, it's a good one though. Yeah, aluminium. Tasty premium quality. Look at it, it's so good. Premium quality. Aha! Here we go. So let's see now. How do I use this foil? How? What? Gonna engulf it and reinforce, reinforce, reinforce. Ah, this is actually nice. I like it. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I should not have. Maybe I should bring this from this side right here. Let's go. Okay, this is good, I think. So now, there we go. Looks like those sweets they give you on Easter. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so now let's, I guess, use the clay. What is it, Corin? Why, Corin? Why? Okay. I'm gonna use sculpting clay because it's modeling clay. Sorry, modeling clay. Because easier to use, and I also want to explore how to do it, but I'm hungry though. Should I do it and then eat? I'm gonna try to do as much as I can before I faint. No, so here we go, here we go. Just gonna cut pieces of modeling clay. If I had more tools and more space, I would be able to work these. Uh-huh. Yep, it's kind of happening. All right, we can do that. Sure. That's gonna be the front. It's gonna be the beard. The beard. The beard, man. Okay, so that's another piece of clay I'm gonna have to add here. Mm-hmm. Now I have done everything and my gnome is complete. No, I'm kidding. There's nothing in there yet. And I'm gonna stop here for today. For now. For now. I might be back later today. Okay. Uh, I am done. The shape of the gnome is complete. Now, yes, it's true. This side is more uh, tilted than this side or something, but that's fine. I'll put the face here. I'll have more room for the beard on this side, and maybe the feet too. And we'll see what happens. I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look good once I start adding the details and the layers. And after I eat, because I'm starting to get hungry, and also after I get the tools for making details. All right, so stay tuned for the next one, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.